now in the place where witches had once exhaustively debated, schemed, and reasoned. The witches' smoking room! Alright guys, welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. We're here with some smoking witches. Smoking hot? Wait, no! Wait, pause. But they're smoking anyway. I'm digging a grave, so alright, welcome back. Last time we what part are we on now in episode 8? I've lost complete track of time when it comes to episode 8. I've recorded so many of these at this point. Are we on like part 8 or something? Sure, let's go with that. Welcome back. Yeah, last time Angie got kidnapped by Byrne, and she's holding her hostage, and she's come out. You know, she's finally had the courage to come out and challenge Battler and Beato directly. So obviously we accepted. We would have accepted either way, even if Angie wasn't kidnapped. But hey, and we also wish for Erika's release from the oblivion of the depths of hell, or oblivion, depths of oblivion. Sorry, not hell. Difference. There's a difference. Yeah, I can't wait to see Erika in the party, because she's gonna love the party. She's an exciting one. I think she's going to definitely brighten up this episode. So hopefully we get to see Erika again. But yeah, now we've accepted Byrne's challenge, so let's see what that entails. Alright, let's keep it going. Byrne had been invited there once again, and a final game would now begin. The final game. Do you, Byrne? She has a game prepared, okay.
じっくりと作り上げた自信作のゲームよ。ゲームマスターがベルンで、バトラとベアとはプレイヤーということね。ベルンが殺人ゲームの物語を語り、プレイヤーの2人が人間のトリックで再構築できるかを挑む、いつものゲームね。
So Byrne's the one who's trying to show off that it's magical. So Byrne's on the other. Byrne for once is on the other side of the of the tale, and usually Byrne is on the side of trying to prove that it's human tricks. Now she's on the other side trying to prove that it's magic. Or what?
ベルンカステル教の描くシナリオがどのようなものか興味があるぞ。
It can't be anything good. It can't be anything kind, can it?
俺たちが青き真実で指摘し、お前が赤き真実でそれを弾く。
We've done this a million times by this point, so.
そのルールで問題ないな。
私のゲームはもっとシンプルよ。
Simple one.
ただの犯人当てクイズ。
Quiz of guessing the culprit.
あんたたちと赤やら青やらの攻防をやるつもりはないの。
I don't feel like trading randomly. Wait, a quiz of guessing the culprit? Ooh. So is it like... Are we finally gonna get to know who the true culprit is? Or are they finally going to explicitly spell it out? If you guess it correctly. But wouldn't we have an advantage there? If we already know... As in... If you've worked hard the last 8 episodes to figure out who the actual culprit is, and Byrne's, Byrne's quiz is about guessing the true culprit, that means the people who figure it out by this point will have a very easy time, right? While people who haven't figured it out will not have such an easy time. Unless something else is going on? Unless she's gonna go... But the culprit is, Kitty and Rudolph. Did you not watch the Tea Party, idiots? Huh?
へえ、それってどんなゲーム？先に見せてもらってもいい？
I mean, yeah, you can have a look at it, Lambda, because you're going to be the objective observer. So you're going to make sure that it's valid. You're going to make sure that it's beatable for us as players, right? So you have to look at it, Lambda. Byrne held her palm upwards, and a fragment glowing pale blue appeared there. Lambda held a hand over it and shut her eyes.
簡単なゲームでしょ。
確かにこれはバトラたちがやっていた思考ゲームに比べたらはるかに単純だわ。
So you're saying it's gonna be easy?
これはもはや魔女と人間のゲームじゃない。
Oh?
そうよ、これはもはや人間のゲーム。
A human game?
驚いたわ。ベアトというファンタジーと戦うためにベルンが用意したゲームが純粋なミステリーだったなんてね。
説明してくれ。
極めてシンプルよ。ベルンの用意した物語を感激する。
Okay.
その中にはいくつかのルールがあるけれど、それに従って読み解くことで一なる真実、すなわち回答が得られるようにできているの。
Okay. So there is a guaranteed answer if I just follow the rules. Okay.
つまり普通に推理小説だってことなのか。
Oh, is that what's going on?
なるほど。となれば赤と青の真実のつばぜり合いなどもはや不要ということか。
Yeah, so we're not trying to guess well, we're not trying to disprove that it's magic anymore and that humans could do it. We're just trying to solve a normal mystery. Is that it? In Beata's games, the argument was about whether it was a mystery or not, yeah. However, Burns' game was a mystery. There was no need to argue that from the start.
動機もトリックも切り捨て
Oh?
た。あんたたちに求める答えはたった一点。
See, if you've cut out the motive and you've cut out the tricks, then you're asking me the who did it, right?
フーダニッ
Yeah. Because she's got the why done it and the how done it.
なんと単純かつこれ以上ないほどに我らの決着にふさわしいゲームなのか。
It does sound simple, but it's probably not going to be that simple. Again, it's like reading a mystery novel and trying to figure out who the culprit is.
そうだな。何の小細工もないストイックなまでにシンプル
これは正真正銘の決闘である。
Ah, so what are the rules then?
立ち会い人として宣言するわ。
Okay, what do you say?
このゲームは解けるようにできている。
Can you okay?
つまりあんたたちの決闘の舞台として公平であることを保証する。
Okay, the observer is saying this, okay?
ベルン、これは老婆心だけれど本当にいいの？バトラとベアとはミステリー好きで交際を始めたのよ。
Yeah, we're experts.
私にはよくひねったシナリオだとは思えるけれど、この二人に通用するかはちょっとわからないのよ。
私の精一杯のシナリオが通用しないならその時はその時よ。
Your best tale, okay?
大事なのはベルンカステル教が渾身の力で描いたゲームであること。
I agree. What comes after, it's fine. Either way, if you put everything into it, then I respect her for it either way.
そうだな。それが俺たちに通じるかどうかだ。
We shall see.
ただそれだけのシンプルなゲームなんだ。ラムダ、ありがとう。お前のおかげでこの決闘が正々堂々としたものであることが証明された。
Yeah, because now at least there's not going to be any tricks. It will be solvable, okay?
どういたしまして。私も嬉しいわ。ベルンが挑むというこの貴重な戦いに立ち会わせてもらえるなんて光栄よ。
そなたを対戦相手に迎えられわらわも光栄。私もよ、あんたを見下して勝負の場にでもせずにね。そんなそれまでの自分に虫唾が走る。だから決闘させて。
Okay.
受けて立とうぞ。
Show us what you got, okay?
私が勝ったら今度こそあんたを思いっきり見下してあげる。
Yeah?
そしてもし私が負けるなら私がきっと忘れているに違いない。 あの感情を思い出させて。
ベルンカステル、お前が勝とうと負けようと、これだけは約束する。
何？
この決闘が終わったら、俺たちは友人だ。
バトラー。Okay, バトラー。Okay. Friends, huh? With Burn? I did not think those words were ever going to come out regarding Burn. But you know what? I'm with it. Although she don't like the sentimentality, she's probably going to complain about this. Yeah.
これ以上はやめて。
Yeah, she doesn't like this. This is getting too sappy. Come on.
くすぐったくて
Yeah.
死んでしまいそう。
Yeah, I was gonna say she's probably not gonna like the sentimentality. Alright, let's just get into it then. Fine. But we'll be friends afterwards, alright, Burn? Lambda clapped her hands. Answer? Yo, this OST hasn't played in like 7 episodes or something. This hasn't played since episode 2 or 3 maybe. Did this ever play in 4? I love this OST. Answer. I missed this. I was not expected to be listening to Answer today. Alright, this episode, bringing back Answer, I approve. I approve. A pleasant sound rang out. Another reason why I could be down to learn the piano is this soundtrack. Okay, so let's keep it going. Lambda clapped her hands. A pleasant sound rang out.
朗読はベルンが？
Will you be the reader, Burn?
それとも私が引き受けようかしら？
Yeah, he's going to be the leader. Oh, this OS is a banger.
朗読者は不要？
I don't need a reader. How does that work?
朗読の巫女は自分の口を通して物語を脚色することも歪めることもできる。
Right. You don't want embellishment.
たとえ私のゲームに小細工がなくても、朗読の術でいくらでもそれをすることができる。
Even though Lambda is going to be an objective observer and she's not going to add any trickery, probably not. At least I trust Lambda, but okay. Fair enough.
そうであるな。それもまたゲームマスターの権利の一つ。あんたたちとしたい決闘はシンプルでありたいの。
シンプル？
だから朗読者はいらない。あなたたちが自らの目と耳で物語を読みなさい。
いいの？それじゃベルンに有利なことがなくなっちゃうじゃない。
わかった。朗読者はいらない。俺たちが自分で物語を読む。
朗読者がいないということは、いわゆる物語のとがきに一切の虚偽が混じらぬということか。
So the narrated text will always be okay. We can trust the narrated text in this tale. That's gonna be interesting. That's actually going to be that's a very interesting thing. Okay.
受けて立つぞ、ベルンカステル。何の小細工もない正真正銘のミステリーの一騎打ち。お前の正々堂々を俺たちも正面から受け止めてやれ。
ありがとう。負けないわよ、私も。それではダメであるな、ベルン教。
You gotta plan on winning, Burn.
ああ、そうだな。ミステリーを突きつける魔女はそんな態度じゃダメだぜ。ああ、全然ダメだな。
全然ダメだな。Burn, realizing what Battler and Beto were asking for, snorted. Lambda nodded at her, telling her to enjoy this final duel to the fullest. Ah. Go on, Miss Switch of Miracles.
人間と魔女が仲良く肩を並べてミステリー談義なんてバカバカしいわ。笑えるわ。あんたたちの仲良しミステリーが私の用意したミステリーに通用するかどうか試してあげる。受けてみなさい、私のミステリー。そうでなくては。奇跡の魔女ベルンカステル教の挑戦状、確かに受け取ったぞ。
さあ、勝負開始だ。ゲームマスター後宮バトラー、
ゲームマスター、
そして無限の魔女ベアトリーチェがお相手してやる。ぶっ飛ばされても泣くんじゃねえぞ。
食らうといいわ。これがベルンカステルのミステリー。
Burn took the fragment holding the game and smashed it against the table, shattering it with a brilliant light as the game's scenario laid itself out. Okay, so we can just narrate the text here. Okay. The curtain rose on the mystery Burn Castle had created. Dining table. No sound but that of the falling rain filled the room. Alright. We can just narrate the text, so what's written here is basically red truth. Right? Because we can just narrate the text. Okay. Okay. It covered the tragic scene in the bloody dining hall. Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. Is this where Angie's at? Yeah, okay, forget it. This has nothing to do with Burn's game. This is just where Angie's at. This is where Angie's been kidnapped. This is where she's held hostage. At some point, Angie had fainted and fallen to the floor. Now, her consciousness was slowly returning, forcing her to remember what had happened in this room. So, she reflexively averted her gaze even before the memory overtook her. Eternal chains. 6 bodies lay in the blood-stained dining hall. Wait, is this part of Burn's game? I don't know. Is this part of Burn's game? Are we supposed to already start focusing on what's going on, or you know, like trying to solve this, or is this part of the what's going on in the party? Strangely enough, as her consciousness returned bit by bit, the terrifying scene before her seemed somehow less intense. So, this time, Angel was able to look at the 6 corpses well enough to make out who they were. First, there were her own parents. Okay, so Kiria did really die. Because a second ago we saw Kiria alive with Battler, but she really did die. They were a pitiful sight, colored bright red by a bloody makeup. Next to them, Uncle Yoshi and Auntie Eva. Okay, so 2 of the family groups are dead. We have 2 family groups left, aka Cross and Nazi and Rosa, Indian. Both Uncle Hideyoshi, the uncle who always said something funny and made me laugh, and Auntie Eva, the aunt who seemed to be so fond of me, are lying there dead. Genji's son, the servant, is lying over there. And the one lying right there is Auntie Rosa. Oh, they killed her! Alright, that's the first Twilight then. 6 people, yeah, that's the first Twilight. A full 6 people had their lives taken from them and are lying in this room. Maybe I'd cry myself out before I fell unconscious. The scene before me was still terribly painful, but I was somehow able to look at it without losing my head. So, I'd already felt all the sadness I could at my parents' death. The next emotion that rose up inside me was a desire to check and see that everyone else was okay. In that instant, Angie heard a scraping sound. Thinking she must have imagined it, she was about to relax when she heard the sound once more. It was probably coming from the door. Someone was calling at the door from the outside. Of course, she had no way of knowing who it was. However, for some reason, she was sure that it was that black cat scratching at the door. The black cat was telling her to leave this room. Angie understood and put her hand on the doorknob. I immediately noticed something odd. The door was locked once again. The same bad feeling I felt after being locked in the parlor crawled up my spine. However, unlike the time in the parlor, this door unlocked itself easily when I turned the knob. I unlocked it and slowly opened the door. Beyond the door, I could see the dimly lit hallway and a cat dashing down it away from me. Hello, cat. Then it stopped, its emerald eyes glittering in the darkness, as though it was waiting for me to follow. The hallway was dark and dominated by an eerie silence. When the black cat saw that I was coming, it walked forward as if guiding me. I could hear nothing except the creaking of the floor, the jingling of the cat's bell, and howling of the storm outside. The party is being held in the hall. I should be able to hear that at least a little of the noise from this hallway.
私が食堂で意識を失ってる間に深夜になっちゃったのかな。
It was a reasonable conclusion. Then we finally reached the main hall. Nobody's here. The hall was frigid, and no trace of that party atmosphere remained. Could all of that fun have been just an illusion? The black cat's bell rang out. When I looked up, I saw it had its feet on the stairway to the second floor, urging me to follow it.
2階に行くの？
The black cat seemed to nod, then silently ascended the stairs. Up to the second floor we go. Guests were allowed to go wherever they wanted on the first floor. But the second floor was Uncle Cross's family's house, and I remember getting in trouble for trying to go up there. However, at that moment, I couldn't think of any options other than following that cat. I walked along the dark hallway with the black cat. Eventually, we reached one of the doors. The black cat scratched at the door, then turned to look at me. It must have been telling me to open it.
開けるね。
I put my hand on the doorknob and felt the resistance of a lock again. This door is locked. Except from the outside, you can't just turn the doorknob to open this door. You need a key. I turned around to tell the cat this, but inexplicably, a single key lay right in front of the cat. That's crazy. Is it a master key? I'm guessing it is, right? Angie picked it up and stuck it in the keyhole. It was then that she finally noticed a strange sensation on her fingertips. But Somehow, Andy's fingertips were stained red with blood. She let out a short cry and dropped the key that she had just removed from the keyboard. She finally realized. In the darkness, she hadn't noticed before. The black cat's key was covered in blood. The emotions that had gone numb in Angie sprang back. A terrified scream rang out through the dark hallway. Even so, Angie would eventually open that door. That door led to Natsu's room. Natsu's room was a terrible mess. Blankets and sheets were torn. Cosmetics and books lay all over the place, as though a typhoon had just ripped through it. And there were the corpses. Ross and Natsu's corpses lay sprawled on the floor. Very shortly, Angie will step into this room. This is the second Twilight. Okay. She will then scream in terror once more. And it isn't just the dining hall in Natsu's room. In the stormy rose garden, Shallon's corpse lies exposed to the rain. Partway down the path to the rose garden, Jessica's corpse. When Andy finds that, she'll probably dash crying and screaming into the guest house. That's the wrong button. We should have looked at the character file anyway. So this works for me. Wow, interesting character file we have here. Chester 556 is still dead. So, okay, let's look at all the there's new characters and combinations here. So let's see, you have Leon and Will. While carrying out a job as an inquisitor at Vern's request, Willard met Leon. In the final stages of the tale, he rejected the tragedy presented by the Witch of Miracles. Okay. The two risked their lives wandering through the sea of fragments in search of a happy ending. They are now under Lady Lambda Delta's protection. Okay. And we have Batter and Beato. Yeah, here we go. Batter's looking like a goat with escape. Lord of course. Lord Batter and his wife. Oh, Lord Batter and his wife. Okay, no. You're gonna give Batter the goated name and you're gonna refer to the golden witch Beatrice as just his wife. Nice. Lord Batter and his wife. Batter, 33 Lord of the Game Board, and his wife, Beatrice. After their wedding in the 6th game, they became a happily married couple. In the past, Batter emerged victorious at the end of his long-lasting game with Beato, and he reached all the truth behind everything. The two of them have now invited Batter's little sister, Angie, to a final game. Just what sort of tale will he weave with Beato by his side? Okay, Lambda, invited as a guest to the final game by the Territory Lord and his wife. At times in the past, she interfered with the game board along with Vernon Castle, but she now remained neutral, acting as an impartial observer. She is known for having many famous friends from various circles. The fact that Vernon Castle is among them is something that should be noted with awe. Okay. Alright, Lambda. Vern, although she's a witch who controls miracles, she is also known as the witch who knows that miracles won't occur. Obsessed with destroying witch illusions. Even now, at the time when Beata's game board has fully served its purpose, she remains fixated on seeing them destroyed. She's known as the Miko of the Great Lady Aurora, and and rumor has it that this backing has given her considerable influence in the Senate. I mean, she is a witch of the Senate, isn't she? We don't need to read about all the different characters, do we? No. No. Okay. Everyone else is like always the same. Which we definitely not can. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah. The 7 stakes are the same as always, right? So it's just the sisters. So is the part of food. Okay, keep inside. We've seen all the characters here, haven't we? Yes, we have. Okay, then let's go back. When Angie finds that, she'll probably dash crying and screaming into the guest house. And that awaits her inside the guest house as well. Just inside the front door is Nando's corpse. Nando's corpse. Okay, just inside the front door, okay? In the servant room nearby, even Gora and Kumasawa lie dead. The servant room nearby, okay? The total number of corpses is 13. Okay, well, the witch has fulfilled her goal. Now all that's left is for the bomb to go off. Until 13 corpses are waiting for Angie. They're waiting in the mansion and the guest house on this desolate rocking chair. For Angie, exposed to the wind and rain and tormented by thunder, to find them. How many have you found so far? Jessica and Shannon is 2. Nanjo, Kumasawa, and Gora makes 5. And the 6 in the plus the 6 in the dining hall makes 11, right? And then cross a Nazi, that's 13, that's correct. Okay, traffic rate. Is that also where we end this? I don't know. We end this at this chapter break. Let's see, what do we have here? Burns puzzle, first twilight. Oh. Do we do this entire The tragedy of the first file was discovered at 6 AM in the morning on the following day. Okay, wait. Y'all, do we do all this next time? Let's see. Is it going to be a short part if you do it next time? This will be a very short part if you continue this next time. But should we or should we not? What do y'all think? This will be a 30-something minute part though. A 40-minute part at best. But I don't know how long Burns puzzle will take. So maybe we'll just start with Burns puzzle now and finish it next time. Depending on how long it is. Considering it's its own chapter title, I'm guessing it's going to be chapter length. So okay, let's keep reading. Fine. The tragedy of the first while, it's fine because I'll be recording next part right after this anyway. So that's okay. I'll have all the events here freshly in my mind. So that's okay. Alright. The tragedy of the first while was discovered at 6 AM in the morning on the following day. So the narrator doesn't lie. So remember, Emin, it was actually discovered at 6 AM in the morning. Okay. Gora, who had woken up to get breakfast ready, went to check on the adult siblings, who had remained in the dining hall since the previous night because of the family complaints. They had remained in the dining hall because of the family complaints. Again, I'm actually really focusing on the narration here because I know that the narration is not lying to me. I know that the narration is speaking facts, so okay. So Gora really did wake up to get breakfast ready, and he went to check on the adult siblings. We're remaining in the hall. Okay. Talk about when you discovered the crime. Battlers here. Okay, of course, battlers. Wait, didn't Gora die? Or did I read that wrong? Isn't Gora supposed to be dead? And Kumasawa? Didn't they die in the servant room? Because Nanjo died in the front door. I'm confused now. Yeah, in the servant room nearby, Gora and Kumasawa lie dead. Oh, but he's just at the first Twilight. So this is before Gora died. I see. So Gora and Kumasawa could still be alive currently, and so could Nanjo. But so wait, who are the only survivors? Battler, George, Maria. Battler, George, Maria survived. There should be 5 survivors, right? Battler, George, Maria. 2 others survived. If there are 13 sacrifices. Rudolph and Kiria died. Cross and Natsu died. Rosa died. Who died in the first Twilight? The first Twilight was Rudolph, Kiria, Hideyoshi, Eva, Rosa, and Genji. Those are the 6 that took the first Twilight. Cross and Natsu in Natsu's room. Then we have Then we have in the Rose Garden we have Jessica and Shannon, and in the guest house we have Nanjo, Gora, and Kumasawa, which means Kinzo's alive, quote unquote. Kanon is alive, quote unquote. Battler, Maria, and George. That makes 5. That's correct, because there's 18 people on the island, quote unquote. But if there's 16 people on the island, then we have to -2, which are Kanon and George, which leaves only Battler, George, and Maria alive. Okay, let's keep reading for now anyway. Talk about when you discovered the crime.
食堂は施錠されていました。
Oh, it's purple. Wait, purple truth? Why is it purple? The dining hall was locked up. Okay.
確かに食堂に鍵はついていますが、普段施錠することなどありません。ノックしたのですが、返事はなく。
The dining hall was locked up in purple. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is that a truth or is that what does that mean? Am I supposed to take that as a truth or as a statement or as what? A claim? Gora claims that it's locked up? I don't get it. What the, wait, explain this. What does purple mean? Alright, fine. Purple. Let's go. Well, let's go with it. Purple truth. Let's go. We had red truth, blue truth, and we now have purple truth. If you combine red and blue, you get purple. Alright. There's a lock on the doors to the dining hall. They usually remain unlocked. I knocked, but there was no answer. So the dining hall is locked up, and you can't lock it from the inside. And if you don't lock it from the outside, you have to use either the dining hall key or the master key, surely, right? Oh! In purple? What does that mean? I don't get it. What does purple mean? Just in case. Okay, let's try unlocking the door. So both of these two end up dead in the same room later. So I recommended that he try unlock the door just in case. Okay?
マスターキーで扉を開けると、中は恐ろしいことに。
When I unlock the door with a master key, so use a master key to unlock the door. Until you find out with me inside, okay?
エヴァ様、秀吉様、ルドルフ様、キリア様、ローザ様、そして源氏様の計6人が血まみれになって倒れていたのでございます。
This is all being said in purple. So Eva, Hideyoshi, Rudolph, Kirie, Rosa, and Genji. I guess I'm supposed to take purple as absolute truth, maybe? As red truth? I don't get it.
それであとは大騒ぎ。
Like a purple truth? Cross is still alive at this point.
全員が食堂に集まった。
Everyone get in the dining hall. Again, this is said in purple. Okay, I don't really get this purple thing, but let's just roll with it. Alright. Okay. Everyone get in the dining hall. Okay. Okay, let me think about this. Obviously, the narration can't lie, but the characters can lie. Right? Right. So Cross could be lying. Everyone get in the dining hall. Okay.
思い出したくもありません。
The narration lies doesn't mean that the characters themselves can lie.
それぞれの親の亡骸にすがり泣き叫ぶ子供たち。
So maybe the characters can lie, but the purple truth can't lie. The purple, if a character says a purple truth, that means that they're speaking facts. But if it's white text, they can lie. Is that it? Is that what's going on? I don't want to remember it. The sight of all the sobbing children crushed with the corpses of their own parents.
ひょっとしたら生きているかもと。みんな懸命に揺さぶってたぜ。
しかしダメでした。
You two end up dying together as well.
お子様方はそれぞれ自分の親が間違いなく死んでいることを確認なさいました。
The death of each parent was confirmed by their own child. Okay. Okay.
僕と南條先生、源氏さんが死んでいることを確認しました。
Nanji Kanon confirmed that Genji was dead.
むごたらしい殺され方でした。私でなくとも誰も検視は謝りません。
It was such a terrible way to be killed. Doctor or not, no one examining the body will reach one conclusion. This is all part of Burns' puzzle, right? So we really have to be focused up here. I feel like because it's all purple like this might have to be an interactive thing. So I might actually have to be questioning myself what the answer is. And if that's the case, then I really want to be focusing up here.
犠牲者はみんな即死だったろうね。
All the victims died instantly. Purple. Says Maria. What was the purple truth that Nandra just said? Nah, I'm gonna be focusing it. Dr. Nandra Neko from the Genji was dead. He was such a... Doctor... Okay, no one examining the body will reach the wrong conclusion. Okay. He said that in purple. Okay. Dr. Nandra Neko from the Genji was dead. Nobody... Okay. Okay. Looks like all the victims died instantly. Okay, in purple. Okay.
食堂内を調べた結果、扉も窓も全て施錠され、密室であったことが分かった。
After inspecting the interior of the dining hall, we determined that all the doors and windows had been locked, making it a locked room. Okay. So, could this murder have been done by a servant? So is one of the servants lying? One of the servants that's lying? But wait a minute. If you count all the people who survived by the end, there are no servants alive. But Kanon is alive at the end. Could the culprit be Kanon then? So is what Kanon is saying lie? If what Kanon is saying is a lie, let's see what Kanon is saying. What did Kanon say? Kanon said that Dr. Nandra and I confirmed that Genji was dead. But no, Nandra confirmed his statement. So unless they're both culprits, Kanon couldn't be lying about this on his own. Genji was truly dead then. I guess. It's a locked room, okay.
そして食堂内に不審なものは何も見つからなかった。
Something suspicious was found inside the dining hall. Okay.
もちろん食堂内に何者かが隠れているということはなかった。
There was no one hiding in the dining hall either. George is another one of the survivors at the very end. George, we never found George's corpse. There was no one hiding in the dining hall. Okay.
隠れるも何も。私たちは今ここに全員がいるではないか。誰も隠れていないことは明白だ。
It's clear that no one is hiding, okay?
でも父さん、となるとおかしいよ。殺された6人、食堂は密室。どうやって殺して逃げたんだ？
Couldn't someone have killed them, then locked the door with a master key? I don't get it.
考えたくはありませんが、マスターキーを持つ使用人が怪しいでしょう。
Me and Natsu are thinking alike. Right? Could it have been canon?
6人を殺しマスターキーで施錠して食堂を出た。妥当な推理だ。
Alright. Gora, Kanon, and Kumasawa. Gora, Kanon, Kumasawa, and Shannon. Can you guys confirm that you never... Ah, but then he could be lying if there's the culprit. Damn.
とんでもありません。
Okay, narration again. We can trust narration. Woo! This is so weird being able to trust narration, but I can't trust the characters. Okay, since there was no chance of the culprit hiding inside the dining hall, it made sense to assume that the culprit had locked the door after committing the murder and exiting the room. It was only natural that the servants, with their master keys, would fall under suspicion. How about this narration? Yes, the servants are under suspicion, but we've theorized this before. What if the culprit isn't one of the servants and did that on purpose to make it that so that the servants looked suspicious? And sadly enough, none of the servants had an alibi. Okay, none of the servants had an alibi. That's narration isn't lying about that. Okay, okay. Then again, it wasn't only the servants. Everyone else lacked an alibi as well. Ooh, everyone lacked an alibi. Okay, that's big. That means we can't trust anyone when it comes to the scale.
マスターキー以外の方法で外から施錠する手段は
存在しないわ。 これじゃダメね。
Well, you're gonna say it in red?
赤き真実で語るわ。
Okay. Akashinji.
すべての扉の施錠、解錠はマスターキーでしか行えない。
Can only be locked or unlocked to the master key. Okay.
もちろん部屋の内側からはマスターキーがなくても施錠、解錠が可能。
All doors can only be locked or unlocked to the master key. Okay, but if from the inside, you don't need one. Okay.
だそうよ。他に質問は？
マスターキーの他にも各部屋
Yeah.
固有の鍵があるはずでは。
And also, are there only 5 master keys in accordance to the amount of master keys that each servant is carrying? That's another question that I have, because that's an important question, right? Or else I could theorize that there's 50 master keys. All right, we need to make sure there's only 5, and that only 5 are in play.
本来なら存在するわね。でもゲームが複雑になるので排除させてもらったの。
Okay.
赤き真実、マスターキー以外の鍵は存在しないこととする。
Consider master keys to be the only keys that exist. Okay, can you start explaining what the purple truth is as well? I'm asking a lot of you, but can you explain what the purple truth is? I've decided to label it purple truth in this case. Or purple text, whatever. Purple truth.
このゲームに登場するすべての施錠はマスターキーでしか開け閉めができないってわけか。
そうなるわね。実にシンプルなゲームだわ。
となれば次はマスターキーの本数、所持者を確定
Yep,
せね。
that's what I was saying. Who's got the master keys?
マスターキーは合計5本。
Okay, and each of them belong to each servant. Is that it?
5人の使用人が1本ずつを持ってる。
Good. So wait, what's happened to Genji's master key now that he's dead? Right? Can the culprit now just take Genji's master key and go with it? What's up?
特別な方法で管理されていて、マスターキーは常に身につけられており、奪うことも譲渡することも自分以外の人間が使用することもできない。
The servants keep the master keys on their person at all times, so it is impossible for them to be stolen, handed over, or used by any human other than themselves. This makes canon to me extremely suspicious. Does the rule still apply that Canon and Shannon are the same person here though? Because if Shannon died in the Rose Garden, that means Canon also died. But okay. So now that Genji's dead, that master key that he was holding cannot be used by anyone else. Is that it? By any human, not person, human other than themselves. Okay.
なんだそれ。それはもはや鍵ってより指紋認証システムみたいなもんだ。
面白い例えよ。つまりこのゲームの世界ではマスターキー云々ではなく使用人5人にしか開閉はできぬというわけだ。
Yeah, that makes the servants incredibly suspicious then, according to this rule, according to these rules.
Genji さんのマスターキーを回収しようとしたんだ。
But I had no luck!
後のトラブルを予防するため、現時のマスターキーを破壊しておきました。
Okay, so they destroyed Genji's master key in purple. Why didn't Beato and Batter ask what purple meant? This was the crown of the first twilight. The scene was the fully locked room of the dining hall. None of the servants holding master keys have alibis. Then again, no one else has an alibi either. Okay. Second twilight, so Cross and Nazi. Okay. Everyone returned to the parlor to discuss what should be done next. Okay, that's the narration isn't lying about this. Okay. The phones were out, so they couldn't contact the police. Okay. Of course, the phones are out. Was the mysterious culprit hiding away somewhere, planning to attack their next victim at this very moment? Well, the culprit has to be among them. I'm assuming the culprit is among the 18 on the island, right? So if everyone moved to the parlor, the culprit is among them right now, as we speak. Or is the culprit in here with them, mentally sticking out their tongue and tasting their next prey? I'm assuming it's the latter. None of them had alibis, and it was possible for any one of them to be a culprit. Oh, that's true, there could be multiple culprits, that's true! Can we confirm that there's only one culprit? I mean, there has to be, it's a classic whodunit, right? There has to be only one culprit. However, the tense feeling didn't last long. By midday, everyone got tired of arguing and they decided to take a break. Cross had not announced that they wanted to talk with each other alone and went up to the second floor. That paved the way for everyone else to start going their separate ways, some breaking away to the bathroom, others to gaze at the endless rain, okay? However, no matter how much time passed, Cross and Nazi were the only ones who didn't return. Calls were sent to both Cross and Nazi's rooms using the extension phone line, but there was no answer. Something might have happened. Gotcha. And nobody else has an alibi for this murder either, do they? Everyone headed to Cross's and Nazi's rooms together. In Nazi's room, they found Cross and Nazi lying sprawled on the floor. Okay. Everyone, by the way. Everyone headed there, okay. Okay.
奥様の部屋は施錠されておりました。食堂の時と同じです。
Just like the dining hall, okay? And it can only be locked by the master key. So, servants, y'all are mighty suspicious.
皆さんの許可を得て、私が鍵を開けました。
Shannon unlocked the door after getting observation, okay? If Shannon's the culprit, she could be lying about this, and she could have unlocked the door to kill them. Just saying. Just saying.
部屋の中にはクラウスさんとナツヒさんが倒れていました。
See, we know this is true because the narration said this as well. Let me check something. Let me check what Goro was saying. My answer was not. It's just like the dining hall. Okay. Okay.
南條先生がすぐに脈を取ってそして二人とも即死だったと宣言した。
Non checked the pulse, then he announced that two of them died instantly. Okay. Now just confirming this, okay?
私が2人の死亡を確認しました。あれは間違いなく即死でした。
私は何かの手がかりがないか部屋中を探し回ったよ。その結果窓も扉も完全に施錠されていて密室だったことが分かった。
It's a lot clear. Okay. Jessica saying that.
またしてもマスターキーを持つ私たちが疑われることに。
Oh, absolutely.
しかしご安心を。奥様に疑われていた私たちは互いを見張り合っていたのです。
Could be lying though. Hold up. Could be lying, you.
私たち使用人全員は常に一緒におりました。
All of us servers were together the whole time. Shannon is saying this, okay? I keep you alive.
僕たち使用人全員それぞれが使用人全員のアリバイを証明できます。
Yeah, but you're the same person, so if Shannon is lying, you could be lying too, go canon. All of us servants can prove an alibi for all the other servants.
こりゃ面白い。今度はさらに完璧な密室だって言いたいのか。
最初の密室には全員にアリバイがなく、そして今度の密室には全員にアリバイがあることになっている。
The servants at least. Let's make sure of that. The servants have alibis. Nobody else does.
この世界では使用人たちそのものが生きたマスターキーとなる。その使用人たちのアリバイが完璧である以上、夏日の部屋の施錠は不可能だぞ。
Think.
僕たちは現場を保全することにした。
But
外からガムテープでベタベタと窓や扉を封印したよ。
a bit duct tape all over the outside of the doors and windows ceiling.
きっとこの部屋に犯人の何かの手がかりが残ってるはず。警察が来るまで絶対誰の出入りもできないようにした。
Make sure that no one will be able to enter or leave until the police arrive. What did George say again? Just making sure. We have to preserve this crime scene as it was. Okay. And the others seem to have confirmed this. So, Bonnie and Jessica seem to have confirmed George's statement.
Tonari, 食堂も同じだ。俺たちはさらに食堂も同様に封印した。
We did the same to the dining hall. We also sealed the dining hall in the same way.
Mm-hmm. そもそも屋敷自体を保全するべきではということになりましたが、屋敷自体にも封印をし、私たちは全員ゲストハウスへ避難しました。
We also sealed the mansion itself, and all of us took refuge in the guest house. Okay.
屋敷全体に封印？窓全部をベタベタだな。はしごをかけて3階の窓までか。
I mean, that's kind of crazy, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
ゲームが複雑になるので単純化するよ。すべての窓には鉄格子が入って窓からの出入りは不可能である。
What insane logic.
よって玄関と裏口の2つの扉を封印するだけで屋敷は封印できることにする。
Wow, this is an extreme simplification. Okay. They can see the whole version by seeing the 2 doors, the front and the back one. Okay.
なるほどな。そりゃ簡単だ。
That makes it a lot easier. What a simplification that is. It's like in engineering, right? Like in engineering, like a big thing you want to be doing is simplifying as much as you can. Just help your work. You don't want to go around sealing all the windows, right? You want to make sure that the problem you're facing, you can simplify it as much as possible. Have as many simple assumptions as possible. So that instead of spending, hours upon hours upon hours upon hours sealing on the windows, you can just do it in 10 minutes. This is key.
どう考
夏日おばさんの部屋にいた2人を殺すこと自体はたやすい。
Yeah, but yeah, locking the door would be rough.
ノックをして開けてもらえばいいだけの話だ。しかしその後に施錠ができた。
Yeah. Which means Shannon could be sus, because Shannon was the one that said that she unlocked the door. So there's a possibility Shannon. Suspect Shannon and Kanon? I mean, Kanon does also end up being one of the remaining peeps, but... I remember Shannon being the one that said that she was... But after everyone asked her to, she unlocked the door. So Shannon could have been lying.
え。施錠は使用人にしかできないの。使用人全員にはアリバイがあるぞ。
Shannon claimed to be the one to unlock the door afterwards, so maybe the door wasn't locked. No, the narration said that the door was locked, didn't it though? Didn't the narration say that the door was locked? Everyone headed to the rooms together, and in Nazi's room they found crossing Nazi's lines sprawn on the floor. It doesn't say that the door was locked. Oh, Gora says it's locked. Gora says it's locked, and then Shannon says that after getting everyone's permission, I unlocked the door. So either Gora's telling the truth. If Gora's lying here, and it wasn't locked, that means Shannon would also have to be lying. But if Gora's telling the truth, that means Shannon could be lying, and she never had to unlock.
皆さんの許可を得て、私が鍵を開けました。
No, if Gora's telling the truth, if Gora's lying, then Shannon. Actually, they can't both. Can they both be lying? Alright, let's keep reading.
使用人全員がグルって可能性さえなけりゃな。俺はそれより第一の番をまだ伺ってるぜ。
If the servants are all culprits, so if Gora and Shannon are both culprits, that means they could have lied about crossing Nazi's room. Or Nazi's room, sorry. Maybe Gora and Shannon are culprits together.
食堂で死んでいた6人の誰かが生きていて犯行ということか。
To be fair, they didn't say that someone was, but they said that everyone went there, didn't they? They said that everyone went to the to Kanon and to Nazi's room. Didn't they say that? everyone headed to cross the Nazi room together. So that can't be it. If everyone headed there, that includes the culprit. And since the narration said this, you know it can't be lying. Okay. One of the 6 who died in that house actually like committed the crime.
エリカの影響でな。どうにも剣士ってやつを疑わずにはいられねえ。
That's fair. That's fair.
つまり最初の食堂の6人の犠牲者の誰かが生きていた。
ああ、そしてその後クラウス夫妻を殺した。
You think it could have been Genji? According to Nazi, they destroyed Genji's master key afterwards. But Nazi could be lying.
そして内側から施錠し、室内に隠れて木を見て逃げ出したんだ。
筋の通った推理である。
It's possible, I guess.
赤で語るわ。第一の番の犯人は確実に6人を殺している。
ならば、わらわも青き真実で追求しようぜ。密室の正体はこう。犯人は内側から施錠し、夏日の部屋内に隠れていたのだ。そして一同が退出した後、木を見て脱出した。
But what about narration saying that everyone went to Nazi's room?
いいわ。赤で否定する。一同は退出と同時に部屋を封印した。その退出に犯人が加わらない。
They sealed the room at the same time they left.
そして夏日の部屋、食堂、屋敷のすべての封印は決して破られることはない。
Will never be broken. So that means that Cross and Nazi can't escape from their death scene. Neither can anyone in the first Twilight. They can never escape from the death scene. That means we can't theorize that the one of the victims of the first Twilight could have been able to escape and kill some other peeps.
ってことはつまりベッドの下に隠れて後でこっそり抜け出すというトリックは使えないってことなのね。
Yeah.
面白い。なかなかだぜ、ベルンカステレ。
どう？
This could be tricky. It's simple but tricky at the same time. It's gonna be interesting. This was the crime of the second Twilight. The scene was Nazi's fully locked room. This time, all the servants with master keys have alibis. The narration, it can't be lying here. The whole group, realizing the dangers of being inside the mansion, took shelter in the guest house. The whole group, okay? Fourth Twilight. So this is Shannon. Oh, sorry, Shannon or Jessica. All those who took refuge in the guest house decided to hole up in there until the typhoon passed. We're gonna end things off there though, and continue on with the fourth Twilight and onwards next time. It's going to be an interesting puzzle as you keep reading along. I can't wait to find out what the hell these purple truths mean, as I'm calling them right now. But yeah, we'll keep it going next time. Hope you guys enjoy watching this at least as much as I enjoyed reading it. See you guys. I'll see you guys in a second actually, but next time for you all. Alright. Peace.